This really was the story which changed, I think, my career. I went out. I spent a month there, almost a month, covering the story, and it was just such a fantastic story in terms of the hope, the sense that this operation, the world was moving to try and rescue all these miners. There was an extraordinary sort of spirit of camaraderie among the press corps there. We arrived quite early, but all that usual cutthroat rivalry didn't really materialize as they do so as it does so often with other stories. So for me personally, a fantastic story. But I think what makes this story so different is the fact that it's a story with a happy outcome. It's a story which had so much human interest. And I think if you just step back and take away just the personal dimension of the story, it's a story which sort of rebranded Chile as well. This story just really sort of rebranded the country. And I was very conscious of that during the coverage, and especially when they all came out alive. How it showed Chile as a dynamic, technologically advanced country now, which had a different story to tell. I think the key to this whole operation was this sense of international competition, a bit like I was saying about the international media. Competition, though, without any malice. So everyone trying to get to the miners to actually bore and drill that big enough hole to get them up. They weren't doing it because they wanted to be first for their own reputation. They wanted to do it to get these guys out as quickly as possible. I can't remember which nationality they were. I ended up speaking to so many different teams there. But they then handed it over to the Chileans at the end because they wanted this to be Chile's success, even though they'd got there. It was part of an international camaraderie, a brotherhood, if you like, of miners and people involved in the mining industry who wanted to show what the world could do in terms of bringing about a successful outcome. I think it shows that when the world wants to come together to act to bring about good, it does. The world was just captivated by the human stories, the stories of solidarity, the national story as well, about this determination to get all those 33 miners out alive. And do you know what? None of us could quite believe it when, after 24 hours, they did.